What do we exactly mean by the domain and range of a function? To prove the point, let us take the square function on second. Why I am sticking with the square function is simply because it's very easy to explain it, and so f of x is equal to x squared. And now let us uh, create two sets for this particular function. Uh, Set A consisting of the input values, that is suppose set A consists of 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Naturally set B would be consisting of the output values, and they would be the squares of the elements of set A, and that would be 1, 4, 9, 16, and of course 24. Now the important point is that here the elements of set A, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would be forming the domain of that particular function. Now the interesting key point is that here I mentioned the input values, but if you are dealing with a real valued function or a real function, all the real numbers can be both positive and negative integers can be introduced into the case. In such a case, the domain would be equal to the set of real numbers. So if all real numbers are included, then the domain would be equal to the set of real numbers. And what about elements of set B? Now, if you look at elements of set B, that is in this particular case, we have 1, 4, 9, 16, and 25. That would be forming the range of the function. Or in a manner, you can say that the range is the set of I mean the images of the elements of set A is set A. The images of elements of set A in set B is those collection of elements is what is called the range of the function. And now the key point here is that it isn't necessary that all the ordered pairs ought to be represented. Suppose there's a function from these two uh, sets. I mean, that is a function from A to B, and of course, in this function, if all the suppose this function contains mm, all the elements of set A and only 3 elements of set B. Now let us look at what exactly I meant by this statement. So we know that A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. B is equal to 1, 4, 9, 16, and 25. And if we have a function like f of this is equal to 1, 4, and you have 2, 4, 3, 9, 4, 16, and of course you have 4, 9, 16. Of course the last case is 5, 1. Okay, this is this if this is a function from A to B, so this is a particular function from A to B. We have created a particular function from A to B, and you have 5 ordered pairs. Naturally there would be 5 ordered pairs because all elements of set A ought to be represented. But if you look at the elements which are participating from set B, you can see that 4 is there, 9 is there, 16 is there, 1 is there. So 25 is not participating from set B, and as far as the rule goes, one element missing from set B is of no problem. So this is a proper function. Now the point here is that uh, out of all the elements of set B, one is mixing, but all the elements of set A are participating, and naturally all the elements of set A should be participating. So what does it mean? It means that mm, the I mean, in this particular case, if set B is the actual range, you can see that. So all if the range of F1 is taken, then we'll be having naturally the elements 1, 4, 9, and 16. 25 is left out, but actually set B contains 24. So what does it mean? It simply means that for this this disparity, or for this difference, we also introduce a new term, and that is what is called codomain. So it simply means that B is the codomain of A. What does it exactly mean? So let us do a recap. It simply means that domain refers to all. So if we are dealing with a function from set A to set B, or suppose it's also a function a real value. So domain means all the elements of set A. Now codomain means all the elements of set B. Now the point is that all elements of set B necessarily I mean it is not necessary that they should take part in the particular function, which simply means that range refers to all the elements of set B which are forming ordered pairs, or which are participating in the function. So not the point that it isn't necessary that codomain should always be equal to the range. So that's the key point here. So I hope you people have got a clear idea of what domain, codomain, and range stands for. Thank you.